Asmongold, why the fuck do you even pretend to care about this shit? Like, obviously, I have my perspective. Like, people should be allowed to protest. Wow. People should be allowed to take it to the streets. It's the only way to relieve pressure, and through, like, non-violent means. And here you have Asmongold, someone who self-admitted he never leaves his house. He never goes anywhere. He never drives anywhere. And he's like, oh, yeah, if you're blocking the road, yeah, people are trying to get to places. Like, who? Who? Not you, bitch. You're fucking in your house. Asmongold made a video called I'm So Done With This Shit. Let's see what it's about.
Why the hell is she bent like this? They are literally creating and supporting porn addict men that will not think of women as people and will push unrealistic, harmful stereotypes onto them. No venom shaking ass is not the same, and that doesn't make this game any better, by the way. Shut the fuck up.
Actually, it kind of does. It kind of does, though. And, no, I mean, venom shaking ass, Look, it's Marvel Rivals, okay? It's Marvel Rivals. I don't know if it's right. I don't know. I don't play Marvel Rivals. But there's just a lot of sex appeal in this game. There's like a ton of that. Okay, it's the way the game is. Okay, it just is. Like, I'm not gonna act like they do it more to women, they do it more to men. Like, they don't. Okay, they just don't. Female objectification in this country, it's a real thing. It's a real thing in our society. And it's bad. It's bad. And I'm not going to go on and on about it, not in this video, because, like, we're not talking about that, okay? We're talking about this shit. Getting mad over this shit is stupid. And pretending like it is real, like, harmful objectification is, silly. And just kind of like a boy who cried wolf scenario.
You fat femcel annoying bitch. You are so annoying. I don't want to hear about this anymore. I don't want to hear about how you're being objectified when OnlyFans is probably the most popular fucking, new career path for young girls.
Liberals, take note. Okay, because I don't want to agree with Asmongold. I really don't, bro. He is a slimy, disgusting individual, metaphorically, literally. He just is. Alright? But he's right about this. Okay, like, OnlyFans, that is a harmful system to women. Okay, it is. Yeah, you can show me examples of women who have made their bag off of OnlyFans, and like it's a positive thing for them, and they like it, and that's great. Okay, but OnlyFans, similar to the pornography industry at large, is highly exploitative to women. It just is. Like, I don't even know how you could fucking deny that. It's crazy.
It's insane. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. And again, after yesterday, now I am justified. Now everything is okay. We don't have two groups of people that are problems in the world. Incels aren't the problem. Femcels are the problem. It's a bunch of women that hate men because what? Because men like looking at a pretty girl with big boobs? Yeah, sorry, bitch. Welcome to the real world. Too bad. It's just another example of hose mad. Another example. How many are there? Too fucking many. Real, they can't handle the truth. Exactly. It's just another. They are so fucking obnoxious, so annoying. Yes, obviously they made this girl because guys think she's hot. That's right, because they're the audience, and there's a lot of guys that play video games that want to look at hot chicks. They don't want to look at a fat chick. They don't want to look at an ugly girl. They want to look at a hot girl, and that's the way it is. So the big problem that these people have is that they think that everything needs to be catered around them. Well, it doesn't. It needs to be catered around us because we're the main audience, we're the main players, and these stupid fat feminists that are sitting on Twitter talking about, oh, well, this is objectification. Yeah, you're goddamn right, it's objectification. She's got massive tits. It's great. And that's the way it is. So if you've got a problem with that and you're upset about it, then too bad. Make your own game. Oh, you already have your own game. You've got Pokemon. You've got, fucking Animal Crossing. And let me tell you guys, so just while we're on the topic, I'll say this again. If you want a girlfriend that's low maintenance, get a girlfriend that likes Pokemon. This is a girl that is completely acceptable, that she's been neglected for 20 years, absolute minimum effort. effort, literal garbage content, nobody cares about her, and finessed for money at every possible outcome, let down in every situation. So if you want a low-maintenance girlfriend that will accept being treated like shit, if you want to be the next Sykkuno's girlfriend, go to the Pokemon section and find a girl that's streaming Pokemon Poketopia. Because any girl that plays these games is like selection biased out of her fucking mind for being more than willing to put up with any level of disrespect, neglect, abuse possible. There is nobody more than Pokemon girls.
I can't really speak on this because I'm not really a fan of Pokemon, but I think that's just more of a sign of like poor taste, if I'm being okay. Like, yeah, people are gonna get mad at me for saying that. Oh my god, oh, like let's be real, bro. Pokemon is drivel. Pokemon is trash. Like I like the old games, okay? I like them. I played them, but like somewhere in there, like they turned to garbage. They turned to shit. I don't know when it happened. It was after Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, because I love those games. Okay, yeah, that's right. Those games were good because I like them. Okay, it's true. It's true. Okay, but like I don't know. Maybe it was like Black and White or something. It's hard to say. Maybe not Black and White. Maybe it was like maybe it was after that. By the time you got to like the Switch era, just Pokemon turned to hot trash, garbage fire.
The Pokemon ain't that bad though. Come on, you seen these new games? They suck. They suck. So I'm telling you, that's how it is. And so anyway,
right.
Hose mad as always. And again, this is just the way it is. No, incels are no longer a problem. Femcells are the real problem. They are the real problem. This is a femcell. She's mad probably because she doesn't look like that. And that's fine. Skin in an Eastern superhero game versus skin in a Western superhero game. Yeah, I wonder which one people are going to buy more of, right? Like, this is a big mystery that nobody knows how to solve, but they're trying to figure out which one of these skins is going to be more popular. Nobody has the answer for it. Nobody can figure it out. But yeah, the right one, clearly, yeah. I heard dozens of people bought this skin, and I don't talk about games that I'm playing. Yeah, well, I mean, it's easy to look at. I do play Marvel Rivals, to be fair. I played Marvel Rivals a lot. Like, how many hours I put in Marvel Rivals? Let me see. Fuck. I'm actually kind of curious myself. Where is it here? Marvel Rivals, there it is. 93 hours. That's a lot of time I played the game. So I do like it. I think it's a great game. But yeah, neither skin. I think this is a pretty good one. But yeah, anyway, what the fuck is that thing? That thing? What are you talking about? You mean that's diversity? That is the future. That is the modern audience, okay? This is for fat losers.
No, man, it's corporate pride. It's pandering. That's why everyone hates it. That's why it's lame. Okay, yeah, obviously the racist fucking chuds of the world, they're like, oh, it's gay. I hate that shit. It's fucking gay. You know, but like normal people, they look at that and they're like, oh, yeah, that, like, come on, that's trash.
Cool people that are, you know, like, have all the right opinions, okay? And Marvel Gooners, yes, I guess so. And it works really well. And it just keeps working. It's going to keep working over and over and over. How to properly treat a Karen. She's just on the window. Look at her face. Now she's scared. That's right.
Are you gonna get off now? You gonna get off?
Problem solved. Look at that, and look at her face. See, watch the facial expression change.
Are you gonna get off now? You gonna get off?
See, it's actually so easy how to deal with these people. It really is. It's so easy how to deal with them. Save me? Yep, exactly. Bluff called? Exactly. This is the way I think you should treat these people. Any of these people standing in the road, you should just do this. Like, I feel like they should, you know, next time they have like one of these protests or something like that where these people are like intentionally blocking the road, anybody that runs them over, presidential pardon. Get them out. That's just fine. Do that a couple of times, nobody's going to be in the fucking road. I'll tell you that. That'll be a fact. What do you mean these people? I mean the people in the road. Run them over. And drivers in jail, they shouldn't be. Should get her out. And this is it. Oh, well, we already saw this before. How weirdos versus normal people think. I kind of want to check out Pragmata, but I genuinely loathe the design of that child character. It's utterly repugnant. What? What? They won me over, the white baby?
Asmongold, why the fuck do you even pretend to care about this shit? Like, obviously, I have my perspective. Like, people should be allowed to protest. Wow. People should be allowed to take it to the streets. It's the only way to relieve pressure, and through, like, non-violent means. And here you have Asmongold, someone who self-admitted he never leaves his house. He never goes anywhere. He never drives anywhere. And he's like, oh yeah, if you're blocking the road, yeah, people are trying to get to places. Like, who? Who? Not you, bitch. You're fucking in your house.
Shinzo Abe's trick, fuck. So yeah, now, and this is the problem, right? Is that you have people that do this because she's white. So there's another relationship that's not pedophilia between a grown man and a young girl, okay? It's called being her dad. I know. It's called being in a normal, functional relationship and having this girl as your, I know this is a big word, you might not recognize this, it's called your daughter, right? So it's called parenthood, right? So the entire concept of this is that, and this is how brain-rotted Westerners are. This is how pathetic, and it is, by the way, it is overwhelmingly a bunch of gender-confused, mentally ill, terminally online Westerners that have to constantly virtue signal on social media that can't conceptualize the idea that no, whenever there's a young girl in the story, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a pedo thing. What about this girl is sexualized at all? You can't even make out the way it just looks like a kid. Like it's sick, like or social workers or a teacher. Like the automatic fixation and the weird, perversion to automatically reframe any interaction between an adult and a child as pedophilia is this weird Western virtue signal, hang up.
I mean, it's a sign of the times, man. People are frustrated. The fucking files, where are they? Yeah, I mean, I think anytime that people see a child portrayed in the media, whether it's a fictional child or a child actor, people are going to scrutinize that a lot more. Especially these child actors. And it's been happening for decades, okay? They keep coming out. They've been coming out for decades with this shit, but like, I was watching a fucking interview of Josh Peck, Drake and Josh, and he was saying, he was talking about how he was addicted to a bunch of drugs during seasons like 3 and 4 of Drake and Josh, and it's just like people hear that shit and they hate it, okay? They hate that because most people recognize that these actors and actresses that they loved growing up, they are people too, and hearing about their suffering at the expense of for their entertainment, for their enjoyment, it sucks. Okay, people are fed up with it, and so you're gonna see a lot more attention to children in media. You just are. And does that make it right to like make this a pedophilia thing? No. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just describing reality. That is what's going to happen. Okay. Now, at the same time, since we're talking about this game, okay, what Hassan said was right. If that little girl were black, if she were a brown person, you guys would all be crying DEI. That's what you would be fucking doing.
What I think is the worst thing about it is that we have gone from a society that conceptualizes this from the perspective of fatherhood, parenthood, or, raising a child to a weird sexual projection fantasy. What the fuck's wrong with them? What the hell is wrong with them? She looks like a pedophile's idea for a child. A load that designed it. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, that's a suspicious tweet right there. She looks like a pedophile's idea of a child. Like, what do you mean by that? What are you saying? Yeah, that's a sexy ass child right there. That is a. Oh wait, Donut, I didn't see your comment. Donut said disagree. That was 10 minutes ago. My bad, bro. My bad. But like, seriously, what the fuck does that mean? Pedophile's idea of a child. That kid is so fucking sexy. A pedophile couldn't resist them.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I wish I could have her wear shoes. I don't want her wearing fucking bare feet. That's just weird. I thought the same thing about Clara and Honkai Star Rail. I said, bitch, put on some fucking shoes. It's disgusting. And so that's my opinion. I think it's nasty, bro. Like, but it's an android. Yeah, but it's a robot. It's a fucking robot. Like, they're projecting. It's so weird, man. Like, that's honestly like literal, like fucking, I don't want to say people are pedos, right? I don't think they are. But like, the fact that you see an adult man and a young girl together, and the first thing that you think of is pedophilia and not fatherhood, you need to get help.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I see what he's saying. Yeah, I mean, that it's not necessarily pedophilia that they think that, but it is definitely like an overreaction.
Dude, there's something wrong with you. There's something fundamentally, foundationally wrong with you. That's sick. Absolutely sick. A hungry man thinks of bread. Look, I'm not saying that. I think that's a little bit too much to say, right? I'm a very reasonable guy. We all know this. It's because the brain's fucked by Reddit and Blue Sky. I guess so. As a father of a girl, this disturbs me more than you know. We'll keep these people away from your kids, man.
Fucked by Reddit and Blue Sky. Bro, look at society. Look at the fucking... At the top of our social hierarchy, there is an elite pedophile cabal or whatever, sex trafficking ring. The fuck are we talking about, man? Like, that shit's crazy.
And yeah, give me the money now. Oh God, 500K. Who's this?
What's the lowest amount of money a man should spend on a wedding ring for you guys?
500 grand, okay? We need a mother rock on his finger. A rock, you hear that? I don't care if you're broke as take your mama's life saving, take your life saving, take your grandma's life saving, and get me a rock.
There is no price limit, whatever I pick out, you're buying.
Here. Yes. What's the wedding ring? What's your price?
For you?
No, for me, yeah.
For you?
Total, like, looking for an ego. Like, please say like $2,000.
Why are we getting like that?
Like $1,000.
I got it!
I'd say 2,000. I mean, she's pretty cute. I mean, she's attractive. I'd say $2,000, but on sale, right? It'd be on sale. So maybe you guys say zero. No, I'm gonna be real. Like, these are just, listen, it's just a few drunk chicks that are out downtown being obnoxious. Like, I don't think this is a big deal. I really don't. Like, there are guys that talk like this.
Of course not. I don't think it's a big deal. Wow. Wow, yeah, water is
girls
wet.
That talk like this, they're just having fun and being silly. I don't think it's a big deal, right? I mean, like, you can't like interview some drunk girl downtown and be like, oh my God, this is why every woman is bad. Like, there's like 50 other clips I can do that with, but this is just really not that big of a one. So yeah, that's what I think. Anyway, they're just having fun. Yeah, they're just having fun. If Asbon reacts to this, I'm pretty sure he'll be, oh yeah. I'm ready for the second. The great cleansing, dude. Cleansing? The cleansing. Yeah.
The cleansing. When we decide conservatism is...
When we genocide. Oh man, oh Destiny.
You gonna be on the streets with your dog?
Maybe. Dude, the Destiny Hassan era was so fucking crazy, bro. Can't believe that shit actually happened. This is before I watched Hassan too. Damn. Damn. All right, let's replay it. Hold on.
When we decide conservatives in this country. You gonna be on the streets with your dog? Maybe. I'm gonna go back to Nebraska and grab it.
What about Democratic mayors? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? We're talking about socialized medicine, and you can turn around.
Isn't it crazy that he went from getting mad all the time? Like, basically, he used to get angry all the time on his stream, and now he just gets like, there's like a subdued, right under the surface rage that's like always, it's always there now. It is.
And you
like a beaten dog.
Ask a question about murderous cities and their Democratic mayors. I will fuck. I want to.
There's a replay.
Yeah. In a video game setting. I want to own him in a video game setting.
Right.
Oh Jesus. In a video game.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like a
in
shock
debate.
rock, I know.
In a debate.
This is always getting upset. Everybody, people are always mad, bro. Why does everybody always get mad? Capcom or Force?
Oh man, why was Hassan mad there? Oh man, I wonder what Charlie said about socialized medicine in that clip that made Hassan so upset.
There's a YouTuber to remove over 1,000 adult-oriented mod videos. All right, here's something you have to understand. I know it's stupid.
Also, he said in a video
it's dumb.
game.
I know it's unfair.
He said in a
but here's
video
what you have to
game,
understand. The way that Japanese copyright law is written, a lot of Japanese companies have a massively overbearing stance on modded content because from their perspective, they're worried that that modded content could put their copyrights at risk. It's stupid, it's reductive, it's unfair, it's wrong, but what I'm saying is that this is not necessarily Capcom, this is indicative of a larger scale problem. And I think it's also very fair to bring up the counterpoint to this that I'm thinking of. From Software is totally okay with it. So how is From Software okay with this, but for some reason Capcom isn't? I don't really know, but I know that a lot of Japanese companies culturally have a very, very different perspective on modding, especially, and here's another thing too, turning things that are like normal things into like adult content things in Japan, culturally, it seems like they have a very different perspective of that. Like over here, it's much more normalized than it is over there. And I don't think it's really that big. It's pretty obvious, right? They don't do this to Street Fighter modders. People have been doing mod videos, Lady Demon's Room. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe this is bullshit and I have no idea. But maybe it's adult oriented and that's the reason I have no idea. And what is this here? Even the algorithm has a sense of humor. Every gender identity explained in 14 minutes. Classic arrival of no mercy. Jesus Christ. Okay, residual checks must be that bad, huh? American Pie actress Shannon Elizabeth is launching an OnlyFans account at 52, saying she wants to show off more of a sexy side and connect directly with fans. So she's 52 starting an OnlyFans? What the fuck? Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. Relax, calm down. It's only a minute. Okay. All right, let me get this. So we got this going on. Residual checks must be that bad. American Pie says the movie's about taking control of her image after years in Hollywood. So yeah, I can see that. Okay. So I saw this too a minute ago, right? And I try to pull this up. I usually look at my phone. I'm in the bathroom. So look at this here. Divorced her husband right before joining. How about that? Probably just to make him jealous. So look at this here. Older women are in demand by younger men. What a shift in the dating preferences of younger men reveals about our changing norms. And I know this might be a big surprise to nobody, but the article was written by an older woman. I know. So this is just literally more femcel bait. It's more femcel bait. It's more like you're not going to psyop a bunch of 21-year-old chads to date you whenever you're 34. Okay? It doesn't matter how many they can't read. Don't you understand? They can't even read your article for the psyop to even work. They don't even know what you're saying. What are you thinking? And so anyway, not true. This is crazy. Rise of the Cougars. Here's the problem with the whole idea of rise of the Cougars. Is it's written by Cougars. It's the same as the body positivity movement. How many movements and how many psyops are women going to make so they can rationally come to the conclusion that, well, maybe men aren't just attracted to young, attractive women? That's it. It's older, hot women? Yeah, exactly. And so this is it. And it is so, it's opinion. Yeah, your opinion is wrong. Your opinion is wrong, and this isn't true. It's never been true. It's never going to be true. You know why? It's because of biology. That's the reason why. It's a really good point. Yeah, they write these articles. They try to, like, again, they're manifesting. Oh, I'm manifesting. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. What are you talking about? It's so embarrassing, hag maxing.
Dude, I need to stop agreeing with Asmongold, bro. But, like, he's sort of right about this. It's just it goes both ways. Okay, problematic age gaps. It's wrong. Okay. All right. Are you hearing me, Cougars? Stay in your lane, okay?
Again, this is when a guy says he's
date in your
maxing,
age
this is like a 21-year-old guy dating a 24-year-old girl or a 27-year-old girl. Okay,
yeah.
Like we're not talking about anything over like I'd say like 30 or 35. A lot of these guys are not going to be attracted to on the same level. And how do I know that?
Okay, yeah, I don't really agree with that. Okay, it's not that like older women can't bag younger men. Okay, they can't. They can't. All that matters is that they're hot. That's all that matters. And older women can be hot. That's what I resent that. Okay, if you say that like, oh, any woman over whatever age, fucking 35, 40, whatever, she's past her prime, bro. But like that, it's just wrong. Okay, that's just incorrect. Okay, and not like on like a personal like, oh, I like older women, but like older women, they can they can score, okay? They can. If they're hot. That's it. That's all it takes. Okay, but anyway, again, like the age gap thing, problematic age gap.
That every single fucking study, statistic, piece of information, piece of data, piece of observable information, every single piece of popular media.
And I'm not even saying that's really what Asmongold is saying here. He's kind of, I think he's arriving at the correct conclusion, sort of, but in the wrong way. Okay?
Every single thing tells me the exact same thing. That's it. That's the way it is.
Okay, man. Well, anyway.